Hello.
You're talking to me?
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning. Who's this?
For the sake of this story, I'll say I'm Jane from Oshawa.
Well, on Twitch, you're T Witchy, aren't you?
Yeah, that's me.
Hi, T Witchy. What's going on? You're Jane, you said, from Oshawa?
Yeah, let's say that.
All right, let's
So
say
I have a situation, and I thought of you two immediately to help me solve it. So I had a bunch of dental work done, like crowns and whatnot.
Yes.
Pretty expensive. Yesterday afternoon, I accidentally swallowed one, and my dentist recommended, instead of getting a new one, that I go fishing for it within the next 24, 48 hours.
Right.
Would you do it?
Well, why not?
Well,
Think
So-
about what that involves. Like
oh no, I thought about
50
it
Yeah.
immediately.
And then you put it back in your mouth?
Well, give it a good.
Yeah.
You can wash it.
The thing is, before they put it back in your mouth, they're going to do this thing. As a doctor, I can tell you, Jane, that they do that sort of industrial. The thing they use to clean all the instruments, they put it in some sort of high pressure super cleaner. But I'd be honest with you, knowing that came out of your ass and it's back in your mouth, I don't know.
It's the retrieval process that I'm a little concerned with.
No, I know. And the thing is, in situations like that, what do you do? Because some dumps are heavier than others.
Yes.
Some actually drop into the toilet and go right down the hole a bit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So what if it's there? So you have to have some kind of a net system or something
Well,
to
that's
catch
what they
it.
said. They said use a kitchen sieve.
I was
going to
say one of those sieves, or take an old stocking and just put down some netting.
Do you have? Yeah, that's a. Well, I would do it. I mean, because is it going to cost you any money if you don't
Yes.
Yeah, about $1,200.
to replace it?
Like, that's 4 lobsters.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's 4
Hey.
lobsters for 2.
Well, to me, you've just answered your question.
So, Jane,
Are you going to pick through your poop for $1,200? I'd say yes.
You've got to pick a bit of your poo, girl. You've got
Oh,
to pick
no.
a bit of your
I'm really
poo.
confused.
We'll send Sean over to help you.
That's right. What Sean will do, as soon as the glaciers, because Sean's going to Chicago, Mount Chicago, to cover the glacier moving. As soon as the glaciers move to Baffin Island or wherever it's going, Sean will come over and sift through your poo.
How big would it be, the piece?
Like who?
How big would the piece be?
It's a molar crown.
Okay. And what color? Gold?
I wish. No, like white.
So it's going to be pretty easy to see.
In
It
the
is.
poo.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty easy to see. So I mean,
Oh,
Just here's the
I
thing,
don't know
though.
about this.
You've got to let somebody know that you're doing that in case they come upon you by mistake and they're like, "Hey, Jane, what are you doing?"
right?
And you're like, "I'm looking for my tooth."
Then I have to like pan for my tooth in my
Exactly.
kitchen sink with the rut. I don't know.
Well, it's either
listen,
that or
$1,200. Are you kidding me?
$1,200.
I don't have dental insurance. That's that's
Hey,
that's
listen,
money.
Jane, for $1,200, he'd put it back in his mouth.
Yeah. Like really?
I was sure you guys were gonna answer my question, but I'm still
we
don't
did.
know.
Well, I've answered the question. For $1,200, do it. Like, why
You would
wouldn't
and
you?
Humble wouldn't.
Oh, no, I would. I would absolutely put it back in my mouth.
would both do it.
For sure I would.
You know, there are those.
By the way, listen, I paid for that lobster too, lady.
You know, some doctors don't recommend colonoscopies. They get you to do the little stool thing where you
That's right.
have to grab a piece of.
With the popsicle stick.
You have to grab a piece of your stool and put it in the mail. So, just look at it that way.
Yeah, I haven't reached that stage of life yet.
Yeah, it's
Well,
done.
if you're under, here's the thing. Are you under, it sounds to me like you're somewhere in your under 40s. Are you in your under 40s?
I'm in my under 40s.
Okay, well, because you're in your under 40s, you probably still haven't had what happens to us over 50s, which is the breakthrough, where you break through the toilet paper. Has that happened to you? When you break through? You know what I'm talking about, a breakthrough?
Where
No.
your finger goes through?
Yes. When you're doing some wiping, maybe too aggressively, and all of a sudden you get a breakthrough, and now you get a little bit of duty on you.
And what's your point?
Well, we're used to that. These under 40s haven't had to sift through their own poo.
Wait a minute. Why is that age specific?
Because as you get older, you have less control of your sphincter. You don't know that?
No, I had breakthroughs long before I was 50.
Well, maybe. Well, you were exceptional.
very aggressive. Cheap toilet paper.
You were very exactly. All right, we gotta
Well,
go,
I feel
Jane.
I need to apologize to all the listeners. I'm sorry for bringing this up.
listen. They're used to it. for
Listen,
God's sake.
that's quite a dilemma.
Yes.
But if there wasn't such a hefty price tag attached, I would understand your having reservations. But you're for $1,200. Am I going to pick through a little bit? Yeah, absolutely. There's your answer.
Like I was trying.
Get her done.
What I was trying to say though is, if you split it with Fred, he'll pick through your poo for you. Is what I'm trying to say.
Now, Howie.
Come on. Finder's fee. Thanks for calling, Jane. Take care.
Thanks, guys.
There you go. I love the fact that was a human female asking us that story.